Alright, so check this out, guys. So before this video gets started, we do got something very important that we got to tell you guys. So first off, in the comment section, I have been noticing a lot of fraud, a lot of scams, a lot of giveaways going on, which are not us, and we want to go ahead and tell you guys that we are never going to give anything away in the comment section. Never have, never will. The only time we will give something away is if we mention it on the video, like this right here. We got some brand new bottle openers on the website. We got some stainless steel right here, and we're doing something very special with this batch of bottle openers. So if you order one of these, you might get one of these on top right here. This is a custom paint match to this Porsche 911 Turbo right here. Spot on. I mean, look at that right there. We got the paint code and also we got the clear coat on there, and these are very rare right here. So we didn't do too much of these, and honestly, these are rare as well. So be sure to visit goonzquad.com and help support your boys. But as of right now, let's get to the video. Sounds like it's misfiring. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here up on the mountain where we're starting off this video before we head to the new goonzquad garage. We just kind of swung by over here to check out the new construction house where some amazing progress has been made. But of course it is kind of raining today, so there's not going to be any commotion or any type of motion happening over there. But you know what? The very next day we're going to probably update you guys. I think tomorrow, maybe we'll swing by and update you guys right quick. But the main focus of today's video is to actually continue with our Porsche. I know in the previous video all we did was basically just test out our brand new boat, or your brand new boat, which you gifted back to everybody.
Pretty much, a family boat, dude.
It's a family boat. It's so awesome. It's just such a good time out there. But you know what? We'll definitely do some more testing after we heal up a little bit more, which we definitely appreciate all your guys' just all your thoughts, all your comments, and just trying to help us heal a lot faster. So that really does mean a lot to us. We're super excited to get better. How are you doing, dude?
Dude, I'm doing great, dude. This is starting to like scab over and stuff, so it's feeling a lot better, dude.
That is very awesome. But today what we want to do is actually continue with our Porsche. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we showed you guys the brand new part that we got, a whole entire Porsche shell, which that's super crazy. But you know what? That's what we need in order to repair that blue Porsche that we got over there, the official 911 Turbo, which is going to be an absolute beast. And we're probably going to go ahead and start by actually running to parents' house, grabbing that shell and taking it to the new goonzquad garage where we're going to tear it apart. We're going to tear apart both of those pieces, so the parts car and also the official Porsche that we're going to repair. So that's going to be fun right there. I don't know if you're going to be able to work, but
I'm going to try to,
maybe
dude.
I'll do some work.
We'll try to, dude.
We'll try. We'll just do as much as we can. And also we got the electricians out there. They're finishing up doing a bunch of final touches before we just finish all of our electricity, and we're getting really close on passing that final inspection. So we're super excited about that. But anyways, right now we're gonna go ahead, hop into the truck. What are you gonna drive your own vehicle? Can you drive?
I think I can drive. The Cadillac I can probably drive. It's easy to turn, you know what I mean?
Smooth, yeah. It's very nice and comfortable. But anyways, I guess we're gonna run down the mountain and hopefully get to that shop.
I gotta test this out. Once you get this fixed up, sign me up.
Alrighty guys, we are finally here at the new Goon Squad garage after stopping by parents' house and picking up this Porsche part right here. That looks like a whole entire Porsche, but that's just gonna be a part right there. Then we made it here where the electricians were doing their thing. They were just finishing up a few little things. They like changed like some of the light switches or something. So the front half of these lights are gonna be on one switch and then the other half is gonna be on another switch. So that's pretty neat right there. They did a few other little changes here and there, but we are gonna have to add an exhaust fan right there and then a water heater. So they still got a little bit more work that they gotta do here, but you know what? They are almost finished. This whole entire shop is just turning out super nice. We got the asphalt actually scheduled for tomorrow, so that's super exciting right there as well. But anyways, let's look at this whole entire Porsche 911 shell, dude. That's crazy.
We manhandled that thing off the trailer, dude. It's not that heavy. I mean, it's completely gutted and everything, so we just popped that sucker off, put it on those little dolly wheels, and now we can just move it around, dude.
But before we manhandled that, we manhandled that
yes,
there, dude.
That thing's actually easy to pull around on this floor right here. Although we're pretty beat up, you know, we're trying to take it easy, but you got to put it. And I think that's a perfect spot, especially like for the winter time, dude.
We might have to park another boat right there, or Yamaha.
We got to get rid of that thing.
I know,
man.
We got to tell ourselves we don't need it because,
if
you know,
wants to buy it, let me know.
$20,000?
Starting price.
That's
yes,
pretty good price, dude. Them things last a lifetime.
For Yamaha boats, I found one the same boat like $30,000. So I think we got a really good price.
I'm telling you,
dude.
Boat prices have been like airplane prices.
Get you a Yamaha. You don't want one of those Mer Cruiser engines.
Forget about
Trash.
those. You'll be stranded. You'll be a floater. You'll be a floater. Get you a motor.
Yes, sir.
But anyways, we're gonna take that quarter panel right there. So the cool thing about this shell is it's mainly steel, so we're gonna be able to weld, you know, cut. That's super easy stuff right there. We're gonna take this quarter panel as well. Perfect condition right there. It's a little bit damaged up front, but we're gonna splice it about right here, so we didn't need that. Anyways, the most important thing that I wanna take from this that's gonna be super cool to work with is this top right here. What do you call this?
The sunroof, dude.
Sunroof right there.
The sunroof.
It's almost like a drop top though, because it drops right there. And you know the Porsches that have the rag top drop top, I think they're ugly personally, man.
Me personally, I don't like rag tops on any sports cars like the Lambos, the Porsches, I don't think Ferrari does rag tops, does it?
No, they do the hard top.
The
That's what I love about
the older Ferraris does the rag tops, but no rag tops, man. This is gonna be nice. We did think about doing like the GT3 style, like carbon fiber roof.
Yes.
Which I don't know, we may or may not, but I love this, dude.
Since we already got this, might as well throw it in. It's gonna be almost like a drop top Porsche, you know what I mean? And it's gonna look good. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna use all the glass on this except for the windshield because we did notice there was a crack on it. Who cares? We'll just get another one, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty pricey, but you know what? That's pretty much all that we're gonna take from this shell right here. And we got this shell from AZ Cycle Parts, so huge shout out to those guys. They got a bunch of different like exotic parts, regular car parts, a bunch of cool stuff. We're gonna leave their link down below if you need some parts, man. Be sure to give them a visit, man.
Because we couldn't find brand new parts or used OEM quarter panels or anything like that. So this was the best way to do it right here, and I think it was actually the most priced part, you know what I mean?
The best priced part. It's definitely going to be a lot cheaper than buying from the dealership or individual parts, so can't wait to dig into that. But I think what we're going to dig into first is probably this right here. And actually, we got another part. Look at this part right here, dude. Yeah,
our oil pan finally came in. Brand new or used? I don't know. What is that?
That's brand spanking new, dude.
Oh, dang. So we're going to slap that thing on. That thing was what? A whopping
$800. And this is from an online dealership, not like, because I think we called the store. They were asking for VIN numbers and a bunch of other nonsense.
Windshield wiper size and whatnot just for an oil pan, dude.
I'm telling you, but let's just go ahead and hop up under here and see if it's the exact one. It sure is. Look at that. Although we don't need to change it, we did a good JBL job,
man,
dude.
That thing is still holding 1 droplet an hour, dude.
Yeah, that's right. We'll toss this sucker in there at about 100 horsepower.
Hey, we'll toss that in probably the last thing because we're not really worried. We just put new oil in. It's good to go, dude.
But anyways, look at this. The lift is working. All the lifts are working. Everything is working in here. It is super awesome to just be able to just pull up, lift something up, and just walk underneath it and inspect it, man.
I know a lot of guys been asking about why aren't we working on the lift? They weren't wired up, but now they are, dude. Now we can actually work on the front suspension,
That's right. Full-blown operation. That's exactly what we're going to do. And I was just kind of walking under here looking at this under tray underneath over here.
Dude.
Almost got a little... No, it's not damaged. That's just scrapes right here. That's like what, seam sealer or something? Or some under, what do you call that? The
under spray, undercoating, whatever you call it. I don't know. That rubberized coating. That's all we got to do. But dude, I just want to mention, dude, why is every supercar so simple underneath?
You know why?
Engines in the back.
Engines in the back, and also they got to be sleek for
aerodynamics.
You got that right, dude. And another cool thing about aerodynamics about this car is I think you said that this lip actuates down to work as a brake or a
I think
duck?
so. I think this lip, it doesn't look like much, but there's a button, and this rubber piece will actually drop down, create downforce. That way you can go faster. I think. May have to press the button and see if you can pull that down right there.
No, it looks like a rubber seal, dude.
No, I think it goes down.
Maybe.
We'll have to test it.
We'll test that out a little bit later. Right now, what we're gonna do, instead of digging into that parts car right there, we're gonna probably go ahead and swap out our suspension. We got that axle shaft, we got the control arms, we got everything to get this sucker sitting straight, you know, and maybe even be able to drive it. Official test drive,
Hey,
dude.
we can finally turn this thing because that wheel right there is jacked up. We gotta get this thing running straight, dude.
Let's go ahead and pop off this wheel and get to work on this suspension.
Ring on there good?
Yep, he was racing. Whoa, where's it at?
I don't know. Dude, it was up in the air. Really high. Let that cool off.
Sounds like it's misfiring. But it would be smoky. Check the oil. Yes, sir. She's running like she's. Woo! Might as well go ahead and launch her.
I know, right, man? This thing's driving smooth right now, dude.
Awesome, man. That did take a lot longer than expected, all that suspension work, but you know what? It was cool,
It
man.
was expected.
right.
Unexpected, but expected. We thought we were going to get a lot faster, but there was some bolts and some stuff that was super stuck. We had to pull out the blowtorch and blow some of that stuff up, dude. That one ring shot up. We didn't even know where it went for a second,
Dude, it was up in the air for a couple of seconds,
was
and it was
floating,
hot,
dude.
man, and we were afraid.
We were just standing still, but you know what? We managed to just smack everything back together with a brand new drive shaft, threw that sucker back in, new suspension, everything went super smoothly, and I mean, that's it. Everything is straight, the wheels are straight, it's finally turning. I don't even think you need alignment, but you're gonna have to get it at the end, but it's straight, dude.
That is right. Yeah, it looks so much better right there, and just you driving right there, how'd that feel right there?
It felt great. It felt better than when it was dragging that front wheel right there.
Oh my
it
goodness.
feels smooth, dude.
It does, and we couldn't figure out the lip situation, right?
Yeah, I think so much warning lights are on that lip don't go down. I think it goes down whenever you press that button, the wing goes up and the lip goes down. So since the wing is missing, I don't think it's gonna work, you know what I mean?
So that's gonna be interesting to actually figure out how we're gonna run that GT2 RS wing, because
delete that lip,
there's
man.
a lot of wiring, right?
Yeah, I think so, but I think if you unplug it, we'll probably try to bypass it somehow. But the GT2 RS with the aggressive lip that we're gonna throw on there, we don't need that little electronic one, dude.
That is right. Man, that looks so sick right there. And I think what we're about to try to do is actually go for an official test drive on the road, dude.
I mean, unofficially official, kind of like 50-50, because our rear tires are completely flat. One has a hole in it, one's just flat. So I say we just do a little cruise. I don't even know if it'll pull out.
Yeah, that's
dude.
what I'm saying. This is low right here. It's kind of at a steep angle and the car's kind of low. But you know what? If we can get it past this, we might just like cruise right there up the street just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. If it can make past, if it can't make past this, we're gonna have to just do a launch from there and out to here,
I
dude.
mean, the underneath is already scuffed up a little bit, but we did check all the fluids, right?
Yeah, all the fluids are good. The coolant's in there. We warmed the car up, checked the oil. Oil level is correct. That's all it says. So I'm guessing we're good to go, dude.
Come on out. Come on out, sir. Ooh. Come on. Ouch. That hurts me. Keep going. Yeah, you can. Keep going. No, don't turn. Don't turn. Just go straight. Keep going. You're good, dude. We're gonna fix the bottom of it anyways. You're good. I think this side is just a little banged up, but other than that, dude, don't even worry about it.
My brakes are all right.
Yeah, careful if you're gonna drive pretty fast. Test the brakes before you test the gas.
They're kind of soft, but
You know how it goes, man. Just take it easy.
just gotta take it easy. I don't want all this glass flying all over.
Yeah. This is just a little test drive. Little Monday cruise, right? What was that? Oh yeah, it's the bottoming out right there.
Super low.
Dude, but this thing looks good out in the streets, dude. Maybe just back it up and just do like a forward drive, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, we'll test it in reverse too.
Sounds good.
Alright, little scrapies here and there. Not bad.
I think that's just the rotors breaking off that rust. Nothing too crazy. Keep it light.
All I'm gonna go right here.
Yes, sir.
Burn out in the automatic.
An automatic? Yeah, you mean in an all-wheel drive? What was that?
That was me holding the brake, pressing gas. Maybe that's launch control.
That is launch control right there. Woo!
Dude, that was launch control. What's that noise, man?
Don't tell me that's a turbo. There fans on the intercooler?
No, there's no fans on the intercooler.
If it's a turbo, we'll go bigger turbos.
Something started chirping.
Yeah, I think that's just honestly, I think it's not a big deal.
Should I just...
Just like gas it without hitting the brakes, just lightly. All right, let's park her. Let's bring her back inside.
That's weird.
There's a frog in there, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably just something rubbing, honestly. Dude, honestly, I hope it always does that. That's cool. Like, you can prank people, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man.
That's just so weird. It's like after I did that launch, it started chirping. I wonder if it does if I'm in park. Oh, it wasn't even in park.
What kind of park was that?
Is that a turbo? I have a bad turbo.
Indeed, sir.
I have a bad turbo.
Indeed, sir. Maybe. I'm not even worried about it, honestly.
Spray some WD-40 in.
Spray some WD, run it.
Alright, I'll back it up in there.
Yeah, back it back.
Break anything else.
I mean, it would have broke either way. I mean, I don't think it was because of us driving it in this condition. I think it was mainly...
It probably was, you know, already.
Maybe the oil or something.
Oil's correct.
No, I'm saying in the turbo, maybe like a line or something got
Maybe not enough oil. How do you pump oil through that? I don't even know.
Who knows?
We need to figure some stuff out.
Let's back it up and do some research. Come back in the morning on a fresher head.
Turbos are cheap. Upgraded turbos. You upgrade turbos for like 4,000.
Not bad. Hold up, stop it right there. Just leave it right there. Not too shabby, Porsche. I think you guys could have done better.
Could have done better with the turbo, man. What was going on? Well, does it sound like it's coming from this area?
It does, but it's when you're gassing it. What else is back there?
It up.
What else is back there that spins?
I think that's the only thing that's spinning.
Is there
right
something
now.
vibrating?
There's a belt, you know, too. So there's a belt right there. So we may end up looking at the belt, or we can get one of those little hearing
the stethoscopes,
whatever those things are. For the one for automotive, we listen like real closely to see where it's coming from.
Yeah, but let's know what you guys think. As of right now, we're gonna do a cleanup. You know, and
Do
come
some
back,
research.
do some research.
See how much turbos are, and see you guys in the morning.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here, and the very first thing that we started with was running to the new Goon Squad shop, where we've seen something amazing over there. The pavement guys are out there and they're already prepping the surface, and I think within a couple of days we're finally gonna have a drift pad, dude.
Yes,
Officially.
sir.
Man, we've been talking about this for the longest time, and
We're
we
gonna have a parking lot, man.
a parking lot and a drift pad. You know we're gonna drift on it, dude.
Oh, obviously,
You
dude.
know it, man.
Yes, sir.
They're like correcting the slope and everything. They're gonna make it nice. That way we could pull in with some low vehicles. Super epic stuff going on over there, which means we can't really work on the Porsche because we kind of don't want to be in their way. So no big deal. We got a bunch of stuff accomplished. We're gonna save that for the next video. As for the new Goon Squad house, we got windows finally delivered over there, and I think they're gonna be installed either today or tomorrow, and then roofing, so on and so forth. A bunch of awesome stuff happening. But after the shop, we ran over here, and you guys seen where we did some custom work over here, professional paint job. This is out of a rattle can, but you know what? Professionally did. You know what I mean?
You got that right. I mean, that's all been mixed up just like out of a gun, but they just put it in an aerosol can. Paint code perfect.
Paint coat and
to
all.
the Porsche, dude.
Not only paint coat and all, but we also did some Bulldog, some adhesion promoter. We did some
just
primer.
like a car, man.
Basically a car right
Goon
here,
Squad
dude.
style, dude.
Basically the Porsche 911 Turbo right here,
Yeah.
dude. Goon Squad style. We did the primer, and then we did the paint, and then the clear coat, the whole 9 yards right here. And we're doing this as a little thing, as if you purchase one of these, you might just get one of these. We're not doing much of these, and we don't got much of these stainless steel colors as well. So if you purchase one of these, you might just get one of these thrown in. That's super sweet right there. We've always been wanting to do this. We finally did it. So that's gonna be on goonzquad.com right here, these. And if you're lucky enough, you might just get one tossed into your order, and they're gonna be very special. But with all that being said, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Definitely be sure to drop all your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.